Good morning, aunties. We got baby Skylar this morning. And he's happy. And he's going to have some fake formula. And we're going to talk about fake formula. And we have reborn baby Skylar sitting on the counter. Because that's okay. Because he is not a real baby. Oh, he says, what are you talking about? I'm not a real baby. What do you mean? I thought I was. It's okay, reborn baby Skylar. We're going to give you some fake formula to help you feel better. There you go. Some delicious fake formula for reborn baby Skylar. Yep, that's for you. There we go. We're just going to let that sit right there. Don't fall over. And so, we're going to do a video in response to a video that we saw by his Auntie Lisa over at Lisa's Littles. Apparently, there's been some talk about the baby formula that everyone gives their dolls in the reborn community. So I just wanted to weigh in on it. Even though I've weighed in on it before, I've explained, and so has so many others. But I do want to say this. If someone wants to continue to say that we are wasting formula, that we're taking formula from real babies, then they have not done their research. All it would take is one search on YouTube for reborn baby formula. You wouldn't even have to put the word fake in there. And all kinds of videos will pop up to show them how we make it and how it is not real. How it is made from baking soda and cornstarch. How it can also be made from lotion and water. How there's also this stuff called miracle milk that is made for like movie props and stuff like that. That you can mix with water and it makes it look just like milk, only it isn't. And it lasts forever. You can put it in a bottle and have the same stuff in there. There are reborn mommies who use expired milk, which, hello, cannot be used by a real baby. Once milk expires, it is dangerous to give it to a real baby. So why does it matter if we mix it up for props? I don't have any expired milk. But if I did, I wouldn't see any harm in doing that because you can't give something that's expired to a living being. So using it as a prop, even if we do pour it down the sink, what's the big deal? That's all I want to know. Because it can't be donated anywhere. It can't be used by any baby that's in need. There is no longer a formula shortage. I hear this everywhere I go. There's a formula shortage, a baby formula shortage. Not that I know of. I go into Walmart and Kroger and Ruler Foods or whatever grocery store, and the shelves are stocked with baby formula. There's not even a formula shortage. So this is kind of the conclusion that I've come to. I'm just going to continue to enjoy my hobby because I know I'm not taking anything away from anyone to enjoy my hobby. Not even myself. Just recently had a comment that I just deleted it this morning. I'm no longer going to respond. I used to say something and I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do it. The comment was like, y'all are out buying dolls and half of y'all can't even pay y'all's electric bill or put food in your refrigerator. Well, see, here's the thing. I have electricity. There's food in my fridge. Lots of good healthy food on top of that. I have water. And judging by this load of clothing I just washed, and this stuff that I have folded that I'm going to get ready to hang in the closet here in a little bit, I have clothes as well. And that's the roof over my head. And I'm sorry if that came across a little smart alecky or snarky or whatever, but it's like after someone comes at you over and over and over, First of all, this person's like spitting out statistics when they don't even know it. Where are you getting this information from? I mean, it's just conflict that gets created in their head. I've just come to the conclusion that it doesn't matter what we do. There's always going to be that group of people out there somewhere that's going to talk about what we do. They're going to try to make it seem as if, we're doing something wrong. They're going to make it fit their narrative because this is not a mainstream hobby. And, to a lot of people, they think it's weird. And so they just want to find something wrong with it. They're not willing to put the research in because if they did, they would see that we don't use real formula. And if they did that, then their argument would be pointless because then they would know right away. They don't bring that up. They don't bring up the fake formula. They just talk about we use real formula and we waste baby formula and blah, 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 blah. They don't talk about any of that. And then they'll talk about diapers. I've heard diapers in the past, not recently, but using the real diapers or whatever. It's still not the same as when you're buying it for a real baby because you're changing a real baby every 2 hours. Which I use mostly cloth diapers because, they're kind of fun to collect and I like to collect things, obviously. So, they're really fun to collect and I like to find the different prints and all that. But even if you buy real diapers, they're not like with a real baby. Yeah, you're getting them changed every 2 hours and you're going through a bunch of diapers each week. You can buy a bag of diapers for a reborn and we might change them for a changing video or something like that, but we're not changing them on a regular basis every 2 hours like they're a real baby. We're just enjoying our hobby. And honestly, unless somebody has never wasted anything, can you really say you've never wasted anything? You never thrown away food you didn't want to finish? Never bought something that after you got it, you were like, meh, I don't really like this. And it just sat there either in your closet or in a storage room that's considered waste as well. You're not using it and nobody else is using it. So it's just sitting there. So unless these people can say that they've truly never wasted anything, then how can they fuss and harp at someone else when they don't even really know? Like the person that made the comment, you're not even doing things for yourself. You can't pay your electric bill. You can't do this. You can't do that. That's just something that they drummed up in their head because, I don't know anybody in this community that hasn't paid their electric bill because they decided they were going to buy a doll instead or whatever. I've got plenty of clothes. Yeah, I buy clothes for my dolls, but that doesn't mean I don't have any clothes. I have clothes. I have shoes. I have things I want, things I need. I have all those. So people are going to say something regardless. Like they are. They're going to say something no matter what. So just enjoy your hobby and love what you do. Don't worry about that, about the fake formula and all that kind of stuff and people saying stuff. Because people, they're going to fuss, they're going to harp regardless. And while I'm talking about that, I want to talk about something that Lisa also talked about in her video, which is the replicas. Okay, everybody knows that I am for authentic, that I support the artist. I believe they put a lot of hard work and time and effort into their work, and I buy authentic. But at this point, I feel like some things that go on is harassment, the screenshotting and all that kind of stuff. I am not going to harass anyone. I am not going to be mean to anyone who has replicas. I'm not going to stop talking to someone that I've been friends with for years because they have a replica. I can continue to buy authentic. That's what I can do. That's the thing I can do about it. But my harassing somebody is not going to change anything, and that's why I won't do it. At this point, it's no longer educational. It's just harping because the people who are buying the replicas, and I put this on Lisa's video, and I said, don't think of this as me being mean or anything like that, because I'm not. The people who are buying the replicas, they know it's a replica. They're stating it in the title of their videos. They are not unknowingly buying them. They are buying them as a choice. Whoever's buying the replicas, if they want to stop buying them and start buying all authentic, that's going to be up to them and their choice. I cannot force them into doing it by harassing them. Yes, I can share my authentic dolls, and I can share where they come from. And, I can share where you can find a good deal on an authentic doll. I can do all of those things, which I already do. But I'm not going to be mean to anyone. I'm not going to harass anyone. And I'm not going to ignore anyone. Someone comes to my channel and leaves a comment, a nice, respectful comment, I'm going to be nice and respectful back. And guess what? Even if somebody comes and they don't leave a nice, respectful comment, I'm not going to go bother them. I'll just delete their comment and block them from my channel. I just feel like that sometimes you can get so caught up in your cause that you start to have tunnel vision. And in the meantime, while you're in that tunnel, people can get hurt. And then when you come out on the other side, you're like, what just happened? I support the artist. I support authentic. And I've had people say, oh, well, you need to be careful who you talk to. Now, no artist has told me this. I'm not saying an artist told me this. But other collectors have said, you need to be careful who you talk to, because if you don't watch it, and if you're talking to people who have replicas, they might blacklist you from buying from authentic. And I'm like, why? When I'm one of the people that's buying the authentic, why would you do that? That makes no sense. Why would you tell an authentic buyer you can no longer buy from me because I heard you talk to so-and-so and they have a replica? When the authentic buyers are what's keeping everything going by buying the authentic. So why would you do that? Why would you, as the saying goes, cut off your nose to spite your face? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to buy authentic. And I'm also going to talk to whoever is friendly and nice to me. I'm not going to ignore people or be mean to them or harass them. I'm just not going to do it. Because like I said, we're talking about people here. Be kind to everyone. Just be kind. And you can't go wrong with that if you be kind to everyone. And then you can still state how you feel. You can still state what you stand for and still be nice and kind to people. And at the end of the day, or the end of the year, or whatever the case might be, you're not going to turn around and see a bunch of smoke and ashes in your wake because you barreled through like a fiery tornado, cutting people down. You know what I mean? Just be a good human. So anyways, that's it. That's all I got to say about that. Don't worry about the fake formula. The people are going to say it regardless. They don't research. They don't want to research because then they wouldn't have something to talk about. Just keep enjoying your babies. Keep showing the fake formula. Keep talking about the fake formula. That way, if any of the followers of these people that are talking about us happen to look up Reborn Baby Formula, they're going to see all of our videos and they're going to say, this person didn't know what they were talking about, because they're on here sharing how they make fake formula that looks realistic, but it's not real. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing and sharing your hobby. And that's the one thing with the fake formula, it settles to the bottom and you have to reshake it every once in a while. So yeah, just keep enjoying your hobby and don't worry about it. Just keep being you. Keep being a good human. Keep being kind to people. And then you'll always win, no matter what. Bye, everyone. See you in my next video. Say bye, aunties. Bye.